telling a woman to calm down.
Oh my gosh.
Ah! In 1 hour, 47 minutes, we'll be landing Camarillo, California. We flew from like red, brown desert to green, yellow flowered hills.
Mouse poop. So we got to investigating and saw.
It's good to be back.
See ya! See ya!
Welcome back to our new home and hangar in Henderson, Nevada. We are absolutely loving Las Vegas and our new hangar. It's been a really great spot for us and Mojo. And today we're doing something super exciting. It's actually Easter Sunday. We just finished our Easter brunch and we're headed out because I need to make my way to Camarillo, California. And Kevin's off today for the holiday, so he's coming with me. What is most exciting about that is we have never ever taken our airplane to California before. This is the very first time, so I wanted to be sure to film it and take you guys with us. I am headed to Camarillo today because, as most of you now know, I'm flying the Citation Longitude, and we have a trip tomorrow morning that I need to get out to Camarillo for. So thought it would be exciting since it's a holiday, bring Kevin. We're gonna go stay the night. The next morning, I'm gonna fly a trip, and then I'm gonna meet Kevin back in Camarillo, and then we'll fly back to Las Vegas. So a really fun take your husband to work day. It couldn't have worked out better. Everyone's been asking how we're liking Las Vegas. Like I just said, it's Easter, so the weather has been phenomenal for us. We've been loving it. There's lots of clear, bright blue days. Today is no different. It's an awesome VFR day. And what we love most about Vegas, at least what I've loved so far, is we have so many random friends and family that are coming through Vegas for different concerts or conferences. And I love getting the random texts of, hey, are you guys in town for lunch today? And it would be people that we would never get to see otherwise. So it's a really great city to be in because we know so many people that roll in and out. And so we get to go meet them down the strip, have lunch, and we would have never saw them otherwise. So Vegas has been really awesome for us. We've been loving it. We know that the summer is coming, so check in with us in a few months. Small problem. We have the plane opened up right now. So during pre-flight, Kevin noticed like right here on this ledge, mouse poop. So we got to investigating and saw one of the wires off the alternator is pulled out of its clamp. It's not chewed, so that's great news, but it seems like maybe this little mouse was trying to rope walk through our wiring and it pulled it out of the clamp. Obviously would like the wiring to my alternator to work. So we're working on a fix for that right now. It seems like a very simple fix, but it's Easter Sunday. Like I said, there's no one around. We're trying to find people, find tools, stuff like that. I just did a little sweep of our whole hangar and found that he's definitely been over here. I just cleaned it up. Oh, there's more. There's little mouse poops that was on our couch. Ew, I'm gonna vacuum that up. But I cleaned off the rest of it already. I could tell that he's been in the trash. You can see that's all chewed to pieces. He also brought this in. We do not eat bluey go-gurts. Never have, never seen them. And he must have drug it in from wherever he's getting in. And it's all chewed to pieces. Super, super frustrating, but we are working on getting it back together. Let's see if I can show you that wire. It is this little piece right here. It goes in here and it's just pulled out. Luckily it's not chewed. Did a thorough search of the rest of the cowling. Everything else looks good. But gotta get that fixed before we can go. There goes Kevin. He hasn't been on video because he's been saying a lot of curse words. I'm not too stressed about it because if I can't get this fixed today, I'm just gonna commercial, and there's plenty of flights left today. There's like 5 flights that have availability. So, you know, I'm not trying to sweat it. I try not to get too stressed about this stuff. It's super frustrating. When we were living in either Chicago or our first house in Georgia, I think it was in Georgia, I had a rat get into our garage and chewed up a lot of the wiring in my car. And I was so mad. It cost me over $2,000 to get everything fixed that mouse chewed up, which is a huge concern for this. Obviously, airplanes are a bit more expensive to fix than cars are, and he hasn't chewed through crucial stuff yet, but obviously that's coming. So if for some reason we can't get this going today and I have to leave, Kevin's homework is he's got to figure out how to get this guy out of the hangar. That needs to happen immediately. We had a lot of critters in our Georgia hangar. If you guys were around when we lived at an air park in Georgia, lots of critters. We pretty much lived in the woods, and there was a ton of birds especially. And when we'd come out to the airplane, and this was pre-Mojo, I used to have a cub crafter, a sport cub, and birds would get into the cowling and make nests, and there was nests all over the hangar. Obviously the biggest concern was in the airplane, but there was nests everywhere, and there was bats. We had a bat problem in that hangar for a while, and all sorts of other creepy crawlies in the woods of Georgia. And so we eventually had a barn cat. A lot of you saw the cat if you follow me on Instagram. Her name was Whiskey, and she took care of that problem real fast. It's like just the scent of a cat makes all that stuff pack their bags and move out. But we can't get a barn cat out here, so we're gonna have to take care of this problem on our own and immediately. So I flew less than a week ago, and this problem did not exist. So this is a very new resident, rat, mouse, whatever it is, that's came here in the last couple of days. So we're lucky that we came out today, or this could have been a lot worse. And lucky that we could see, like, what if we didn't see these issues? Just, you know, makes you go, So definitely a problem we need to take care of today. Wish us luck. So yeah, we're on like our 3rd toolbox right now. We have very limited tools at our hangar, and of course Kevin works for All in Aviation right now. That's about the only place here open on Easter Sunday. That's where we've been borrowing tools from, because the tools we have are not fitting this little bolt we have to get off. Once we get it off, then we can get the wire cramped. I don't even know the right word. Anyway, we're on step 1 of we don't know how much.
Looks better than before. All right, do one last good.
Thanks, Bill. New friend Bill from our hangar neighbor just got us back in motion. Yeah. Okay, we are back in business. Our new friend Bill, there, got us back in motion. I found a mechanic. I let Kevin work on it for a while, and then I was like, want me to go like bump around and see if I can find anyone? He's like, yes. Found someone in 3 seconds. Someone super nice, qualified, got us back together again. So we're gonna do a really great pre-flight. Make sure that there's no other issues, no other mouse things happening. And we're already so we are already so behind, so delayed today. So I'm gonna pump up cameras and get out of here. So let's cue the fun music and cool shots and get out of here. Bye.
Check.
Check.
Henderson Airport information Alpha, time 2057 Zulu, wind 060 at 10, gust 17, weather better than 5005, temperature 26, dew point -11, altimeter 3004, visual approach and use, runways 35. Clearance deliveries at ground control, contact 127.8 for your clearance. All aircraft requiring engine run-up complete on the ramp. Advise on initial contact, you have Alpha.
All right, guys, we're fired up. Information Alpha, wind 060, 10 gusting 17.
Ground, good afternoon. Mirror Vista 78
We are
information Alpha.
taxiing over to the run-up area, and then we'll get everything set up. Okay, I'm just going to come over here and point to the
Lear 638 Hotel
east.
Papa, Edison Tower, hold short, runway 35 left. 44 exit to taxiway Foxtrot,
All right.
straight ahead of the ramp.
We're going to do a quick run-up, and then we'll be back with you guys on the other side.
Henderson ground, November 944 Tango Hotels at Shade 3 with information Alpha, looking for southwest departure.
3004, 4500 is our initial. 27.8's in now,
Lear 8 Hotel
towers
Papa,
on
contact Las
com
Vegas
1.
departure 119.4, good day.
Good afternoon, Henderson ground, Skylane 3802 Delta. Looking for VFR flight following to Camarillo, Charlie Mike Alpha at 8,500. They go through a ship change right when I called.
This is how it is. Like, I never know what, like, I would call him again.
Henderson ground, Skylane 3802 Delta.
Skylane 3802 Delta, Edison ground, calm down, I was just putting your information into the computer.
I waited a long time.
Skylane 3802 Delta, for flight following Las Vegas, departure frequency is 11.4, squawk 4607.
Departure frequency is 119.4, squawk 4607, 3802 Delta.
Skylane 02 Delta, read back correct.
And Skylane 3802 Delta with information Alpha at the fuel farm ready to taxi.
Skylane 02 Delta, runway 35 left, taxi via Echo and Alpha.
Echo Alpha, runway 35 left, Skylane 3802 Delta. Okay.
Welcome to Henderson.
I didn't know that I was being rude.
Welcome to Henderson.
Did you think I called too fast?
I told you to call again.
Okay, Echo Alpha to 35, so we're going to be right out here. This is Echo. Make a right on Alpha the whole way down to the end, and we're taking off to the left.
So it looks like the wind is now doing what the ATA said.
All right, clear left,
Right?
clear right.
Yeah. I just always, you know, try to
Well, he
keep
didn't,
it nice.
he-
I know.
he
I know.
didn't give me a standby. It's just hard to know if they heard you.
I know. I'll keep my comments.
Yeah. They're stressed and overworked, you know? We all have these days. But I'm just going to be nice. He's working on a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
It's Easter. We're all just doing our best. I don't want to be traveling on Easter either. This isn't, I mean, this is fun because we're together and in our plane, but I'm going to work right now.
Yep.
I'm not just going for a joy flight. I would much rather have brunch wine today and be with our friends who invited us to their lovely house that we stopped by for about 45 minutes and had to leave so I could go to work.
Let me know if you want me to do anything.
Not right now, just if you see something.
Right.
We got 19.4, 4607 in. All right, let's just double check everything. Flaps are good. More fuel's on both, trim set. 19.4 is ready, 4607 is ready. Information Alpha, we got 3004 in. I think that all that looks good to go. Let's check up our pre-takeoff
Tower Platus, 2 Pop Charlie with you.
Just lights and mixture to go.
Calling Henderson Tower, say again.
Platus, 2 Pop Charlie.
Platus 702 Papa Charlie, Henderson Tower, make straight in approach, runway 3 left.
All right, so we're ready to call for departure. Kevin's been a CFI out of here. This is only my 3rd flight out of Henderson, so he's going to be teaching me kind of the local routes to get out of here because I've never done this way before.
Yep.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Henderson Tower, Skylane 3802 Delta, holding short 35 left, ready for departure.
Skylane 3802 Delta, Henderson Tower, make left downwind departure, runway 35 left, clear to go.
Clear for takeoff, 35 left on the left, downwind departure, Skylane 3802 Delta. Finals clear, and lights are on. 35 left confirmed. Kind of a swirly wind.
Yep.
Power set, power is achieved. Airspeed's alive. 55, gentle. Brakes. Slowly retract the flaps. Goodyear blimp in sight. We got to get to at least 500 feet before we turn, which we're coming up on now. We're close to the Bravo, so you kind of got to make that happen quick. Here's 500.
Skylane 02 Delta, what frequency did I give you for Las Vegas?
You gave me 19.4, 3802 Delta.
Skylane 02 Delta, that is the correct frequency. Just remain this frequency till I switch you over.
Roger that, 02 Delta. T's and P's look good. We're going to keep this turn going.
Yep.
Platus 2 Papa Charlie, runway 35 left, clear in. Platus 2 Papa Charlie, runway 35 left, clear in.
35 left, clear to land, 2 Pop Charlie.
If you had to say that one more time.
Skylane 02 Delta, contact Las Vegas departure.
Was that over to 19.4, 02 Delta?
Skylane 02 Delta, 119.4, contact Las Vegas departure.
19.4, happy Easter, 02 Delta.
PBM 900, Victor Victor, runway
I knew he wasn't going to have it.
Oh, God.
Gotta try. Kill him with kindness.
Jeez.
Didn't he say I wasn't going to get 19.4? He said that was incorrect?
Yep.
Okay. Pardon me. Anyway, happy Easter.
Oh, boy.
Las Vegas departure, Skylane 3802 Delta is 4200, climbing 4500 off of Henderson.
Skylane 3802 Delta, Las Vegas departure, ident, Las Vegas, altimeter 3000.
Ident 3000, 02 Delta.
Skylane 02 Delta, ready to contact 1 mile west of the Henderson Airport. Clear through the Bravo airspace, just fly your present heading.
Present heading and cleared into the Bravo, 02 Delta. That's good.
Cool.
Just go up to 85?
Yep.
Hoorah, I wasn't expecting that. Was you?
Yeah. They typically give you a blanket Bravo clearance. And yeah, he'll keep us all the way till that mountain peak in front of us.
Okay. I got runway, or not runway, I got our current heading in. And I'm trying to climb. Our CHTs are starting to come up a little bit, so just something to be aware of.
Yep.
You doing okay?
I'm great.
Okay.
Great. Oh, yeah. This is what I see every day. So where I go with my students is I go down the highway, because obviously the terrain. But Las Vegas inbounds are also over the highway.
Yeah,
but he's like, go to the Bravo, but stay this way. Yeah, most of the bumps will probably be on this side, or on the leeward side of those ridges, which there's not a lot of wind, but
it's still coming at us.
Yeah, so you could probably expect some downdrafts here.
Passing through 5600 now.
Yeah, she's doing great. I know.
I can't help but to laugh.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at someone having a bad day. It's just like so hard when you try to be kind and it's just like, it's not received.
Nope.
Man,
nope.
I got yelled at twice.
Oh, that's nothing. I'm telling you, I get yelled at.
I'm not upset about it at all.
Listen, I'm just so used to it. I'm always very nice back. I feel for them. So the biggest difference is Henderson is a contract tower, so they're not FAA. And from an outsider's perspective, knowing the inner workings, FAA staffing is atrocious. Contract tower is
more than atrocious.
Is unmanageable. So we typically will have one individual in there working clearance, ground, and local. And this is the executive airport for Las Vegas. So at most, we'll have a ground and local controller, and that's, you know, during the weekdays in the middle of the day. So it's tough for them. I mean, they're at all times, even it's Easter, and there was still, you heard, 4 or 5 planes requesting clearance.
Approach Southwest 1740 level.
And just one guy working.
Just one guy working ground clearance and local.
So I feel for him, but I'm just laughing. Like,
that was you at the airport?
he told me the frequency was wrong. I'm like,
that's affirmative.
are we still at 19.4?
Yeah.
Duh!
I probably called you the wrong call.
Pardon me.
Sorry.
My apologies for that.
I just try to let that stuff roll off my back. Can't get upset.
Nope.
Cleared to visual, 1 left, normal speed.
Now we're cruising.
Southwest 1740.
She's doing good. You got those CUCs under control.
Yeah.
Did you pull a little power back?
Did not.
18.75,
Wow.
Southwest 3438.
How did it get cool off there that quick?
I think because we're not making full power anymore.
Sure.
Power's full, but we're not making full power.
Yeah, because we're at 7,200, but Vegas starts at 24.
Yeah. So that's
So
the
we've only
difference.
climbed 4,000 feet.
It's simulating that I'm pulling
Yeah.
power out, sure. So
Yeah.
that's why it's getting cooler, because I don't have full power available anymore.
Yep. Because we've only climbed 4,000 feet. You can see it for 4,500 feet, I guess.
Feels like it's taking a billion years to do this, I'm not going to lie.
This is pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Am I getting used to jet life?
Flying the 20 and the 172, we would be nowhere near this high.
Really? Okay,
Nowhere
that
near
makes me
this
feel
high.
better, because I'm feeling like, ooh, this is a little
I
long.
can't get to 4,500 feet until, like, I'm a little bit before this, but still.
Wow. Okay, well, that makes me feel better, because
Yeah.
right now I'm like a little uncomfy.
And in the 22,
LA,
I usually
Las
can get to
Vegas
10,000 by the
departure,
time I get to that
checking
peak.
in 3.3 to 7,000.
And we would be pretty close.
85. All right, rolled back the RPM. Power is staying full, which is producing 20.5 manifold. We can try the autopilot and see how it likes it today, but
302 Delta, resuming on navigation, contact Las Vegas 125.02.
2502 on our own navigation. 02 Delta, have a good day. Happy Easter. Oh, stiffed again.
Stiffed again.
I'm going to tell everybody till I get one back. Oh, nav mode.
So this is where I kind of like figure out how we feel with the bumps. If we want to
Sir, 64 Sierra, contact LA Center 134.
see the solar farms. That's why I say
Yeah.
like we probably will stay left or right. We pick.
Yeah.
The wind, if you see, it'll probably be less turbulent on the left side of that big mountain.
Okay. That sounds good.
But we'll be above.
I'm going to check in.
Okay.
Approach Skylane 3802 Delta, VFR level 8500.
Sir, 3802 Delta, Las Vegas, advised prior to any further altitude changes. Las Vegas, altimeter 2999.
Roger that, 2999, 02 Delta.
And over 02 Delta, use caution, a Cessna 172 reported moderate turbulence about 10 miles south-southeast of your present position at 10,000.
Roger, thank you, 02 Delta. Okay.
Yep, as expected.
Okay.
Frontier Flight 4830.
Nicely done, lady.
Reverse course is now eastbound, so there'll be no factor in
With grace and
unless
kindness.
they turn back
Grace
around.
and kindness.
Thanks for that, Frontier 4830.
Calm down, Kevin.
I'm so calm.
I'll never get over that.
No.
Telling a woman to calm down.
Oh my gosh. So there's Gene. That's where we like to go do, as I call them, will be nice, firm landings and goes with my Padawans. There's also a giant skydive operation there. Not super fun, because they jump in the downwind.
We're a lean green Mojo flying machine. We're in cruise, 8500. We're gonna smash out these bumps. An hour and 48 minutes.
Delta, you're leaving Bravo airspace, remain the frequency, but traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles northeast, gate 5,500.
Roger, looking for traffic, staying with you, 02 Delta. In 1 hour, 47 minutes, we'll be landing Camarillo, California.
Boom.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Have a nice little Easter dinner, nice little date night, beautiful flying weather. I'm gonna go work for a little. We're gonna fly back tomorrow. Life is good, people. We will catch you for the approach and landing.
It's good to be back.
See ya.
See ya.
Traffic may see
all right.
4 becoming 3.
We are in the LA area. Mojo is seeing La La Land for the very first time.
Do you think she likes it?
Well, she just flew the desert, and now all of a sudden it's green. So I bet she's like, are we back in Florida? Or what are all those mountains and hills?
Yeah, we have information, Sierra,
turn right heading 300.
headed into Camarillo. Beautiful day. Expect a nice landing.
6 Kilo Alpha, you are cleared to class Bravo via the coast route. Maintain VFR.
You've been flying big heavy jets a lot lately, so.
Clear through the Bravo via the coastal route, 5,500. Sirius 136 Kilo
I have the airport in sight.
Cardinal 189er, you're exited to class Bravo. Resume your own navigation.
We have it in sight as well.
Busy and beautiful.
Cessna 44 Sierra, resume your own navigation.
Look at this out here.
I know, it's crazy. It's green.
Cessna 705, what's your destination?
We flew from like red-brown desert to green, yellow flowered hills.
In an hour 48.
Slowly working in the mixture as we descend and keep working that throttle out because as we're descending, we're gaining back some of that manifold pressure. Now that we're losing some altitude, we're gaining power, so I just have to constantly be pulling throttle out and working the mixture in little by little.
25 Victor Lima. See ya.
Is that Catalina Island?
No, you can't see it from here.
What do they call those?
No idea.
The Channel Islands?
I don't know. That's what's right over right. What does that say? On the Garmin
Channel
pilot.
Islands.
Garmin pilot says Channel Islands.
National
what does that
Park.
say?
Santa Cruz Island.
Skylane 02 Delta, contact Point Magoo approach 124.7.
24.7, 02 Delta.
That is such a great name.
Point Magoo.
Say it like that.
Point Magoo, Skylane 3802 Delta is 4100, descending into Camarillo with Sierra.
November 3802 Delta, Magoo approach view for altitude is your discretion.
Roger, 02 Delta.
Point Magoo!
Is that why you threw your hands? You wanted me to go
yes,
Point Magoo?
Yes, it's Easter. Let them know that they're appreciated.
I have tried to be cheery with all the controllers, and they all told me to kindly F off.
They just said, you know what, I have to be at work because you're flying
lane.
today.
Well, I'm going to work too.
Not a joyride, I know. I'm having a joyride.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not even flying. I'm instructing in my head. Got your approach loaded in.
November 02 Delta, contact Camarillo Tower 128.2.
Over to Tower 02 Delta, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yeah!
We got one!
So the traffic you're following
Nice
very short
lady! Finally! That was the first time this whole flight that I got one back.
2010.
Spreading Easter cheer.
Would you like vectors to final? Or no?
November
Well,
23 Delta, roger.
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you want?
I just need to VS it. Go ahead. Camarillo Tower, Skylane 3802 Delta with you for the visual 26. We're about 12 miles to the northeast.
Skylane 3802 Delta, camera time, make straight in for runway 26, report a 4-mile final. I'll have a sequence for you in a moment.
Straight in, runway 26, report a 4-mile final, 02 Delta.
Would you like approach?
Huh?
Would you like approach mode?
Approach what?
Approach mode on.
No, I'm going to hand fly.
Oh.
I think so.
I was trying to be like a jet pilot.
Oh, no. No thanks.
We love the visual approaches from Garmin.
Yeah, that's great. It gives you an extended center line and a 3-degree glide path. It doesn't have obstacle clearance, so you just have to be careful that it's not an actual approach, but it gives you great guidance. I love it.
Yeah.
Because you can use it even for runways that don't have an instrument approach. So if you like to back it up like I do at unfamiliar airports, and maybe there's not an ILS or an RNAV for you to put in, you can still put in the visual.
You said 4-mile call?
Yep. Affirmative. I got it right here.
Okay.
That's where I'm looking. My distance is right here on the GI 275. We have the visual in. It says runway 26, distance 5.3 miles.
Clear 212, follow Cessna, coming up left base, number 2, runway 26.
We hand flying now. Oh, look at you.
Clear land, runway 26, clear track 212.
Number 2, 3 Delta, turn base.
Turning base, 2 Delta.
Cardinal 220, turn left taxiway Bravo, connect ground point 8. Have a good night.
All right, I have someone on base.
Yeah.
I see him.
November 02 Delta, follow with Cessna, approaching on 1 mile left base. Number 3, runway 26, clear to land, reduce speed if able.
Roger, reducing speed. I have that traffic. Clear to land, runway 26, number 3, 02 Delta.
And November 02 Delta, the one you're following is still in the downwind approaching left base.
I got him in sight.
Roger, we got that one in sight as well. 02 Delta, thank you.
Not gonna work. Be ready for something.
I think we might need some S-turn, 02 Delta. Is that approved?
November 02 Delta, you're just number 2, runway 26, clear to land. Clear track 212, extend downwind, follow Cessna 4 mile final. Report traffic in sight.
When we get that traffic in sight, clear track 212.
November 02 Delta, you're number 2, runway 26, clear to land.
Copy, thank you. Clear to land, 26, number 2, 02 Delta. All right.
Very good. Yep, you see him. He's right there.
That would have been, he's not even turning base yet. Well, obviously now, but he wouldn't have been turning base till right now.
Track 212.
Yep, all right.
Good call. Thanks for that good eye. Slowing up my power, carb heat, gonna slowly bleed off airspeed. I'm gonna keep it, quote, a little fast just to help him out a little now that we did cut the line. That way he can turn that guy base.
Sure.
But I do need to start slowing. I gotta get below 85 for my first notch of flaps. So I'm gonna kind of stay above the glide path here for a second and let that bleed off without totally putting the air brakes on. And we're clear to land, landing lights coming on. The nice thing about this plane is I can slow it up pretty quickly. Once I get below that first notch flap speed, I can air brake it. You know, it's just getting to that very first speed.
Turn left on Bravo, connect ground point 8, good day.
Left on Bravo, ground point 8.
You didn't have the landing clearance?
You as well, 2 Delta.
We already have it.
Okay.
We already cleared us.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Thanks, same to you.
All right, still above glide path. I'm gonna get my second one in now. That way we can ease our way back onto it without doing anything crazy. We're stable, continuing. We're on glide path now. Big displaced.
I see, it's huge.
Displacement here, yeah, it kind of like tricks your eyes because you see the end of the runway
Yeah.
here. And we're not there yet, we're not even close.
Jesus.
Doesn't it feel like I'm really high?
Yeah.
And I'm not, I'm
Boy,
right,
I'm looking at the
right
lights. We're right on glide.
Wind 2508.
Right, runway's made. Everything's going full forward. Getting ready for a go around. Last notch of flaps here. Just gonna slowly work it down. Get to about a cart height is kind of how I look at it. And that's when I'm gonna go power idle. Just kind of keep it off the runway as long as possible. Power's idle now. Slowly work into the flare like inch by inch.
Oh, she's so back. She's so back. Who says that if you fly longitude, you can't fly 182? So back.
Literally, no one's ever said that.
Oh my gosh. Mojo didn't even realize.
02 Delta, turn left, taxiway Charlie, cutting ground point 8.
Charlie, nowhere to ground, 02 Delta.
Oh, is this new?
No, it comes up on safe taxi once we arrive.
That's cool.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that felt good.
Yeah.
Here's our lead off line.
Oh, do you feel that air? That's nice.
I know, it's always cooler here than I suspect too.
Look at that kite.
Yep, that's the ultralight field. There's a grass strip right there. That's all ultralight stuff.
Really?
Paramotors.
Didn't know that.
Here's hold short lines.
Got grounded.
Do now.
Not a very good crew.
It's okay. I'm not looking for it. We're clear. Camarillo ground, Skylane 3802 Delta, taxi Sun Air from Charlie.
Cessna 3802 Delta, Camarillo ground, taxi to Sun Air via Charlie Foxtrot.
Charlie Foxtrot to Sun Air, 02 Delta.
Thank you.
He wants me to come around the back. That's a cool Vision jet.
That's a nice color.
If I bought a Vision jet, it would be exactly that.
It might be, but that might be Mike's.
We're ground, crew check 212
No,
off Bravo.
he got a different one.
Back to the restaurant.
That one's
Crew
gone.
track 212, camera ground, taxi to restaurant via Foxtrot.
I'm going to get a shot for this for you guys when we get out of the
Crew check
plane
212.
because this is the coolest Vision jet I've ever seen.
Yeah, I could agree.
It's like a dark green. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Looks like a bass lure.
Bass lure?
Doesn't it? That
Yeah,
looks like the shade that we get called watermelon red.
Yes. Yes. Watermelon red.
Ah, we made it. Okay, bye
Thanks for coming on our Easter flight. Bring
All right.
Mindy to work.